Good evening, and welcome to Weird-O-Rama. I am your host, Victor von Psychotron, and all of us at Weird-O-Rama will always strive to bring you the creepy, the strange, and of course the weird.
If the Baron should find out we've entered this room.
Tonight we are bringing you another Roger Corman classic, The Terror, starring Boris Karloff, one of our favorites, and, believe it or not, Academy Award winner Jack Nicholson. Yes, it's true, Jack Nicholson. He even directed part of this film. More on that later. So, lock all of your doors and windows. Turn off all of your lights. Sit back, have a cup of tea, and enjoy tonight's film, The Terror. But first, a cartoon and another edition of the Sea Raiders cliffhanger serial for you, starring the Dead End Kids. Enjoy.
Turning the alarm.
Your place is the warehouse. Where you going?
Make sure the fire door's closed and the warehouse locked.
All right, honey.
Hey, help me get that door open. There. We can get out the back way now. Good. Hey, corned beef! Get that corned beef. We gotta get out of here. Oh, we came for grub with a gang. We're not going without it. Come on. Someone's coming. Get in there.
The fire door's open.
It's my sister. Here with that couple of fenders. Wrap her on that flat. If he sees us, it'll mean a desert sure. Let's scram out the back window.
There's somebody in here.
That's the firebugs, Eggy. Stand back. Turn around with your hands up or I'll drill you.
Don't you, we're a couple of firemen.
Oh, yeah?
Lieutenant, tell me!
Smash the window. All right.
Let go of me on, Eggy. Let go of me on. I want to scare those kids.
Give me a hand there, will you?
Oh, Toby. Oh, Billy. Come on back, boys. Nobody's going to send you to the desert.
You mean that, Brad? You're not going to send him away?
Well, of course I ain't, Eggy.
Oh, Brad.
Not much. I'm going to send him to jail for sitting by the warehouse. And, Eggy, I ought to send you along with him for helping him get away. Oh, Eggy!
Hey, what took you so long? We thought something happened to you. Something did. Brackwan's after us. Let's shove off. Come on.
Hey, I've been looking all over for you.
Let go of me, I'm in a hurry.
Tom Adams' boat works has been busted into.
Who says so?
He's seen it. The door's wide open. The
No,
door's
I
busted.
can't stop now. I gotta get those
But
kids.
you gotta stop. Listen, maybe they've done something to the torpedo boat Tom's building for the government.
Yeah, maybe they have.
Look, the boat's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, all right. Say, you know something, Aggie? Something must have happened to Tom, too. Because he generally stays down here all night long to guard his boat.
Well, tonight he didn't. He's out on the yacht with Carlton's daughter.
I bet those kids had something to do with this. Come on, I'm going to report this to headquarters.
Oh, now, Brad.
Are you sure it was Pug Anderson that swiped the blueprints for your birdie hop? You couldn't miss. Didn't he jump us? Didn't we knock him out cold? I don't get it. And what would Anderson want with those blueprints? He doesn't build boats. To sell you, dope.
Might be the plans for the torpedo boat. And those farm mugs will give plenty to get them.
The rats. You know, Toby, I've been thinking.
With what?
Never mind with what. I think your uncle's mixed up in this deal.
Pat Nelson, what are you talking about? I know he's a tramp and everything, but he's too dumb to get in a setup like that. Or is he?
I don't know. Anderson works for him, and they both hold out together on that old fish barge.
You know, if he's working against the government, Uncle will know, Uncle. I'll shove me thumb right in his eye.
Maybe we ought to go out to that old barge and see if we can find out anything. You know, if we could grab hold of those blueprints, maybe the cops would lay off us.
Yeah, and it might be rewarding it for us. Swing him over the pork.
Come on.
Yeah. You want some corned beef?
Well, she'll look prettier when Carlton pays off.
Hey, what happened to Anderson?
I don't know. Help Jenkins bring him to. I got to report the boss.
They closed up the slip.
X40 calling X22. X40 calling X22. Come in, X22. X40 calling X22. X40 calling X22. Come in, X22.
X22 answering X40. Go ahead.
I've secured that shipbuilding stock you ordered.
Good. I'll instruct you later what to do with same. Did you meet any opposition?
None at all.
Looks like we're in a jam, Captain. It was young Adams and Toby Nelson that jumped Anderson.
He said they recognized him.
I thought you said you met no opposition.
Well, that's right. There wasn't any. None worth mentioning.
None worth mentioning, you idiot. If anyone recognized Anderson,
they'll trace the whole deal straight to us.
Oh, no, they won't. They were trapped in the fire before they could talk.
How do you know they didn't escape?
Well, a rat couldn't get out of that fire. Take my word for it.
You better be right. If they discover our identity now, further operations will be impossible. It'll mean the collapse of our entire plan.
Be bad business to be caught just now.
Being caught working for a foreign government is bad business now or any other time.
Adams Boatworks calling out Coral Strand. Adams Boatworks calling out Coral Strand.
Coral Strand answering Adam Boatworks. Go ahead.
This is Aggie Nelson speaking.
And Brett Warren, the harbor police.
Is Tom Adams or Mr. Carlton there?
Adams is aboard, and this is Carlton speaking.
Hey, Carlton, we got some bad news for you.
You tell Tom that somebody broke into the boatworks and stole that torpedo boat he's been working on for the government.
Stole the torpedo boat? Why, it doesn't seem possible. Have they any clue as to who did it?
Yeah. We've got an idea that Tom's brother and Toby Nelson had something to do with it. So we sent out a dragnet for them. Don't worry, we'll have them by morning.
That's fine. I'll tell Tom, and thanks for calling.
Those boys talk. The FBI will be on us in a matter of hours.
They won't talk. X22 calling X40.
X22 calling X40. X22 calling X40. X22 calling X40.
X40 answering X22. Come in, X22.
Have definite information the rats did escape from the fire.
Well, I don't see how they could.
They did, and they're going to be questioned.
Well, where are they?
No one knows. I want you to go ashore and find them. And when you do, make sure they don't talk. There's only one way to do that.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir. Jenkins, put some gas in the motorboat and let me know when you're ready.
This is bad news, Carlton. Can't tell you how sorry I am, old man, both on your account and the government's. Losing your torpedo boat is serious.
It was really all our fault, Father. We insisted on Tom coming back to the yacht tonight.
You mustn't feel that way, Miss Carlton. It really didn't take much persuasion.
Leah is right, Tom. The responsibility is ours. And if the boat isn't recovered, I'll back you in building another.
Oh, that's mighty generous of you, Mr. Carlton, but it takes time to build another, and our government needs that boat now.
Can't make it from here. We'll have to take a chance and land on the float.
Right.
Taking an awful chance. Well, we gotta get those blueprints, don't we?
Yeah, on the reward.
Hold it, kids, till I get a look at you. Billy and Toby, huh? I was just going ashore to look for you. Get aboard, your uncle wants you.
Something's gone wrong.
Come on, fella. Bring them down on one side.
What's going on down there?
Where's Nelson? Toby, stop the motorboat.
Don't shoot. You might hit Jenkins.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, stop him! It's Billy and Toby! You had him right in your hand and... Oh.
That ain't a bad job, you know. Did okay.
Well, we didn't get any blueprints, we didn't get the reward, but we got Captain Alpha's motorboat, and it ain't bad.
Yeah, if my uncle ever finds us, it's going to be too bad for us.
Yeah, you guys come in here.
Hey, what's he doing here?
Visitor's Day.
Never mind. Just dropped in to bring us the news.
Yeah, who won the series?
Never mind about the series. Look. So those crooks got your brother's boat in the plans, huh? Did they catch the guys yet? Read it.
The police have thrown a dragnet around the harbor district to apprehend Adam's brother and Toby Nelson, suspected of complicity in the theft of the torpedo boat. What's complicity mean?
Being mixed up in something, you dope. What are they talking about? We didn't steal that torpedo boat.
All right, how are we going to prove it? If we show up, they grab us and won't even give us a chance to explain.
The cops ain't after Swab. He can tell them.
Look, all I know is what I read in the papers. I just dropped in to show you what chumps you are for following leader Billy Adams. I don't say anything about Billy.
Adam talk!
Go peddle your papers, you crumb, or I'll bounce a rock off your skull.
Thanks for the tip-off, Swab.
Forget it. It's always a pleasure to bring you bad news.
Well, we're sure in a jam this time.
I guess we'll go to Mexico like you said, huh? It'll be easy now that we got that motorboat.
We ain't even got enough gas to go 30 miles.
Okay, the road's clear.
Are we all there?
Take it easy, Warren. How about my fin first? I done my part. Yeah, they're all there. I thought you had to crash in, didn't I?
Stand by, boys, in case they make a break out the water side.
Hey, you're gonna tell them who tipped you off now, are ya?
I ought to take you with me. If there's anything I hate, it's a stool pigeon.
How do you like that? So that's the tanks I get. Why don't we go to cops and tell them what we know?
Yeah, we got enough on Anderson and your uncle to give them both life.
There ain't no cop would believe us. Anyhow, they'd have the finger on us for weeks. There's only one way to show them we're on the level.
What's that?
Get back to the barge, get the blueprints, and see if we can get a line on the torpedo boat.
That ain't easy. It's dangerous. Okay, if you're scared, you don't have to come with us.
Who says I'm scared?
Shut up.
This must be it.
Bill, you with me?
Certainly I'm with you.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We gotta get back to the barge first.
Must be Swab again.
All right, let him in, but keep your trap shut in front of him.
Hey, it's the cops!
Start the motorboat, Toby.
Get out! Get out!
There they go. Pick up Frank and we'll run them down.
Look out for that floating wood.
Fire a couple of shots to scare them.
Scare them? You can't scare them. Catch up with them and I'll wring their necks.
They can catch us in a stern chase. Let's lose them among the docks and boats.
That's it. Doing straight, Dick. Come on, keep it going.
I was separated from my regiment at Arstadt. Do you have any drinking water? I'm very thirsty.
Clear water from the mountain.
Thank you. Hello. I'd like a word with you. You never said goodbye to me. In fact, you never even said hello. It isn't an act of treason to talk to me. I'm a weary, disillusioned soldier, and you're the only pleasant sight that I've seen in 7 months. Go ahead, it's permitted for you to laugh. Wait, you haven't told me your name.
My name's Elaine. Come on, I want to show you something.
What's wrong?
Rest yourself, young man. You're safe here. Here, take this for your strength. God knows help is a very rare thing in this forest. Take it whenever it's offered to you.
That bird, he attacked me.
I'm afraid you're wrong. She's quite harmless. Here. Hold out your arm. She only seems dangerous. Actually, she's very affectionate, which is very unusual for a bird.
Take it back.
Oh, that is too bad. Little girl liked him, didn't you? This is Gustav. He brought you here. Gustav fed your horse.
Where is Helene?
This is Helene.
No, not the bird. The girl. Where is the girl?
There is no girl.
Of course there's a girl. I saw her. She spoke to me.
Perhaps you were tired from your long journey and had a pleasant illusion. Gustav, have you ever seen a girl here? Gustav sometimes imagines things. If he could speak, I think we would find that his mind is warped. Such is the will of God, to endow and deprive. The only thing of beauty you'll find in this forest is Helene.
Hello. I was afraid you'd drown. So you are real. I started to think. Who are you? quicksand. The girl was trying to kill me.
She knows not what she does. Her will is not her own.
You mean she's insane?
Possessed. She needs your help.
Help? How can I help her?
The castle of the Baron von Lepp. You will find her there. I can say no more. There's great danger. Find Eric. Eric knows.
The ride to Colburn is long and far safer by day. If you leave now, you can rejoin your regiment by dusk.
Where is Gustav?
What do you want him for?
I want him to show me where the castle of the Baron von Lepp is.
No one's lived in the castle for years. And besides, Gustav has gone away for a few days.
Perhaps you'd show me the way to the castle.
Why are you so interested in the Baron?
I never said that I was. But the girl that I followed last night and spoke to, I believe that she lives there.
Told you. There is no girl.
That is nonsense. You recognize her, don't you?
No.
I'll find the castle myself.
No, wait! Don't go to the castle. I have told you the truth. There is no girl. Mark me, you are getting yourself into things beyond your understanding. Leave now, while you can.
I intend to find her.
Please don't tell the Baron that I am here.
Anyone here? Hello, it's me, Andre. In the name of the government of France, I order you to open this door.
Your pardon, young sir. I was at my devotions. I did not hear you.
I'm sorry, sir, but surely I made enough noise to awaken the dead.
The government of France. I've seen the uniforms of many governments in my time. What would a soldier of France be wanting here?
Shelter, for one thing. Permit me to introduce myself, Lieutenant Andre Duvalier, 5th Chasseur.
Baron Victor Frederick von Lepp. I suggest you will find better shelter at the Village Inn.
Thank you, Baron. But I've had my fill of village inns. Surely you wouldn't want to inconvenience a French officer.
Come in. What you see, Lieutenant, are the remains of a noble house. Relics, ghosts of past glories.
A noble heritage is something to be proud of, Baron. I'm afraid we've forgotten that in France.
Ah, yes. Your name, Duvalier, your family.
My father was the Comte de Valier. Was until they spilled his head into a basket one morning in the Place de la Concorde.
Forgive me for reviving painful memories. You must be cold and tired, Lieutenant. Some cognac?
I'd like that, Baron. Thank you.
Sit down. Stefan?
Yes, Baron.
Cognac for our guest.
Yes, Baron.
Baron, I wonder if I might ask, who was the young woman I saw in the window before you came to the door?
Young woman? Oh, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. I saw her. Dark hair and eyes, about 20.
Well, I'm quite sure you think you saw someone, but...
Baron, I am in full possession of my faculties.
Please, allow me to show you something. You should never believe everything your eyes tell you, young man. Is that the girl you think you saw?
Yes, of course.
Before you say anything else, examine the portrait closely, the signature, and above all, the date.
$1786? But that's 20 years ago. It's incredible. It's the same girl and she hasn't changed a bit.
She has been dead for 20 years.
With all respect, Baron, for a ghost, she's a very active young woman.
You're speaking of the Baroness von Lepp, my wife.
I beg your pardon, Baron. I meant no offense. Perhaps the resemblance was not quite as much as I had thought. The girl at the window...
Lieutenant Duvalier, the only occupants of this castle are Stefan and myself. You are the first visitor since the turn of the century.
Of course, Baron.
Stefan will see you to your room.
Thank you.
Hello down there! I'm coming down. Wait for me!
All right, unlock this door. Do you hear me? Unlock this door, I'm gonna shoot through the door.
Through the shadows, sir. He did not see me. He's a strange one, though. He shows no fear.
Well, he must leave at once.
You think perhaps he's not merely a traveler?
Why do you say that?
He might have heard things in the village.
Oh, nonsense. He's a soldier. He doesn't listen to old wives' tales. The important thing is that he leave with all due speed.
shall see to it, sir.
But of his own accord. We must show him the respect his position and rank demand outwardly.
I understand, sir.
So, must you intrude on the dead as well as the living?
If I intrude, Stefan, I shall leave it to my host to so inform me.
Why have you come to Castle Von Lepp? What do you want here?
You seem to have things strangely confused in your mind. You're the servant, not I. I'll ask the questions. This was once a place of worship. Why have the holy objects been removed?
The Baron ordered it. When his wife, the Baroness Ilsa, passed away.
Then this became her tomb?
No, just the entrance to it. The Von Lepp family crypt lies below, beneath the cemetery. She rests there with 4 centuries of Von Lepps. That's been sealed for 20 years.
Nonsense. It must have been open last night. The girl must have passed through here.
As the Baron told you, sir, there is no girl.
No girl. Well, we shall see. Come with me to the stable, Stefan. I wish to attend to my horse.
Wait, Lieutenant. That's what I came to tell you. Your horse is gone. Apparently it bolted during the night.
Impossible. You're lying. Why?
No, sir, I'm not lying.
Hear me well, Stefan. I'm sick of all of these lies. First the old woman, then the Baron, and now you.
The old woman, you mean?
Never mind. What about my horse?
I shall get you another one from the village at once, sir. Believe me, Lieutenant, I have no desire to interfere with your departure from this castle.
You seem very anxious to be rid of me. Is it because you're afraid I might find out about Eric?
Eric?
So there is an Eric. That at least was not a lie.
Lieutenant, please, don't involve yourself in these dead matters. There is nothing here but an old man and his decaying memories. I beg of you, leave him in peace.
Will you join me, Lieutenant?
No, thank you, Baron. I've just come from the stables. My horse is gone.
Your horse is gone?
Yes, I believe it was stolen, Baron.
Oh, impossible, Dick. The stable door perhaps was left open and the animal bolted. Not an unusual thing.
In itself, no. But there are certain other mysteries I would like to have explained, Baron, and I mean to have them explained.
How dare you take that tone with me?
I don't mean to be abrupt, but I will have answers.
Well?
Now, why did you remove the portrait of the Baroness from the wall?
I sent it away for renovation. The dampness of these walls puts a mold on the pigment.
You evade very cleverly, Baron. Can you also explain the violin music and the girl in the chapel last night?
You saw her again?
So you admit there's a girl?
Ilsa.
Ilsa, is that her name? Answer me, Baron.
Please, please, leave me in peace,
If I leave you now, Baron, I will come back with a company of my men and I will tear this place down around your ears until I find her. Is that clear?
Very clear.
All right, now, what happened to the Baroness? Was her death violent?
Yes, her death was violent.
How did she die?
You spare me nothing. 20 years ago, I was not the man you're looking at now. This land, this estate prospered. My people lived well and were happy. My wife had died some years before, and I was lonely. Then, one day in the village, I saw Ilsa, a peasant girl who'd come to live there with her mother. Oh, I could have taken her. As nobles have taken the daughters of peasants since the beginning of time, but I loved her. And she became the Baroness von Lepp. Almost immediately afterwards, I was called away for military service, a rebellion in the Polish province. I was gone for nearly a year. When the fighting was over, I hurried home to my bride. No one knew of my coming. I surprised her in her room. She was was not alone. She laughed at me, said her bed was not for me to find another. With my own hands, I killed her.
And her lover?
Stefan took care of him. Later, I gave out a story that she had died of some malaise. No one ever knew of her betrayal of me, or how, in fact, she did die.
Except for Stefan.
For 20 years, I've not set foot beyond the walls of this castle. I've lived here alone with the memory of the dreadful thing I did that night. That is my penance.
And now you believe what? That the ghost of Ilsa has come back to relieve you of your penance? Is that it?
Yes.
How long has the spirit been coming to the castle?
It all began 2 years ago. At first I was terrified, but now I'm eager for our every meeting.
One more question, Baron. Has anyone else except yourself seen the spirit? Stefan, for instance.
You think I'm mad, don't you?
Right now, Baron, I'm not sure just what I think.
But don't forget, you saw her too. Perhaps we're both mad.
Ilsa. The name sounds strange to me here by the sea.
It is your name. Don't you remember?
My name is Helene. The old woman told me.
She lies.
She summoned me from the sea.
You must go back. Your soul is troubled, Ilsa.
Go back? To Eric?
To the sea.
Only when the sea enters the crypt. We shall rest there together, he and I, beneath the sea.
It is an evil thing. You must not do it, Ilsa.
I must obey the old woman.
The Frenchman, he can help you, Ilsa.
Andre? The old one calls. She warns you, Gustav. Do not interfere. She's been patient with you long enough, but no more.
Hungry? Thirsty? The refreshment stand is open with everything to satisfy your taste buds. Here's the menu: the hottest, freshest, crunchiest popcorn. Each kernel popped to its fullest with that real movie time taste. Cold drinks. You'll find your favorite ice cold, tasty, and thirst quenching. And hot dogs, hamburgers, and candy too. Now a short intermission, so you'll have time to make your selection before the show begins. Top quality hamburgers, the most popular snack in the country. We serve them plain or garnished to your taste. Hot dogs, the all-American favorite. Certainly we serve them, piping hot and full of flavor. Call for yours now.
Glad to have you with us tonight. We hope you'll come to see us often. It's great to get out to the movies.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, just a few notes about the cast and crew of tonight's film, The Terror. Now, Roger Corman, of course, directed this film, or did he? We'll get to that in a moment. He needs no introduction. We've hosted many of his works on our program, such as A Bucket of Blood, Tormented, Beast from Haunted Cave, The Wasp Woman, many others. He helped many people begin their film careers, including this film's star, Jack Nicholson, who was in Little Shop of Horrors, as the masochistic dentist patient. And Mr. Nicholson directed part of this film, yes. Despite what the credits may tell you, Roger Corman was not the only director of this film. Jack Nicholson shot one day's worth of shooting near the end of the shoot. There was also Jack Hill and Jack Hale, two men who went on to excellent careers shooting many of your favorite grindhouse and exploitation classics. Dennis Jacob, who was Boris Karloff's stunt double in this film. But the biggest name of all, Francis Ford Coppola, yes, the Academy Award-winning Francis Ford Coppola, who started his career working for Roger Corman. Now, the co-writer of this film, Mr. Leo Gordon, recognize that name at all? If you're a fan of Western cinema, you definitely will, because he was in practically every Western film and TV show from the 40s through the 60s. And he also co-wrote The Wasp Woman. Now, among the cast, we have, of course, Jack Nicholson, the legend Boris Karloff. We've hosted his film Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome, the trailer for The Body Snatcher, some episodes of The Veil, which he hosted. And then, of course, you have Dick Miller, who plays his servant in this film, who is in practically everything. That's kind of how he's become known. He was in A Bucket of Blood, our very first program. He was also in The Howling, The Terminator, Chopping Mall, you name it, he's practically been in it. Some of the other great people in this film, Sandra Knight, who plays Helene, she was in Frankenstein's Daughter, she starred in Thunder Road with Robert Mitchum, she was in Bloodbath, and The Tower of London, again with Karloff. Then you have Dorothy Newman, who plays Katrina, who had a magnificent career in television, guest starring as either a witch or the old woman or the funny old lady in many TV shows from the 50s and the 60s. She was also in some great teen delinquent movies, as they are called, such as Hot Rod Gang and The Ghost of Dragstrip Hollow. And finally, Jonathan Hayes, who plays Gustav in this film, you might recognize, but maybe not, because in this film he had put on some weight, gotten older, beefed up a little bit. He was Seymour, yes, the scrawny Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. He was also in other Roger Corman classics like Not of This Earth and It Conquered the World, and he also co-wrote Invasion of the Star Creatures. So we hope you're enjoying the film. We'll get back to it right after this word from our sponsor.
Why do so many single men use Old Spice aftershave lotion? Let's ask one. Dave, what are your reasons?
Well, let's see. There's Julie, and Karen, and Peggy, Joelle, and Sandy, and Beth, and Bridget.
Yes, Dave, thanks. That's the way it is with Old Spice. If you're single, or even if you're not, try Old Spice aftershave lotion.
Tetragrammaton, Metroton Sagla, Metheos Sabaoth, O powers of darkness, let the spirit of Ilsa sink deeper, deeper into this mortal form. Helene, be as though you never were. Spirit of Ilsa, see through these eyes, speak through these lips, Do my bidding, for only then shall you find release from your torment. You are becoming stronger now, quite strong. Soon you shall have the strength to carry out my vengeance. Vengeance. And the dark powers will set you free, for I have promised them a richer prize.
Good afternoon.
Who are you?
An appropriate question, but I'm afraid I'm the one who should be doing the asking. I'm invited in, of course.
What do you want of me?
You realize that this is the property of the Baron Victor von Lepp? And that is forbidden for any of the villagers to set foot here, much less make it their home? How long have you been living here?
Only 2 months.
Perhaps I should tell you. You see, I've just come from Kleinschmidt, where you are not totally unknown. You've lived here slightly more than 2 years. Your name is Katerina, and you originally come from Colburn, where you were quite unpopular because of, certain activities. They call you Katerina the heretic, the witch.
They were fools.
Why do you live here? What do you want?
I haven't any money. This was the only place that wasn't burned to the ground, so I brought my things in here.
Where did you find the girl?
Is no girl.
I saw her. She was sitting in this chair.
There is no girl.
I know what she is. Old woman, I know what she is. Listen to me, and listen to me very carefully. I don't know what you want, nor do I fully understand your black abilities. But if the two of you have not returned to Colburn within one night, I shall come back here and kill you with my own hands, and burn this place to the ground once and for all.
And you know who once lived here all those years ago?
You know who lived here?
Eric.
Is the Frenchman gone?
No.
Why not?
He now refuses to leave. I don't think he will leave of his own accord.
He must. I gave you definite orders.
Baron, no one knows this officer is here. If he should never arrive in Copeland.
Are you suggesting that...
It's the only way.
That I will never countenance. God knows I have enough upon my conscience without the senseless murder of a young man who never harmed me.
How do you know what harm he plans? You want him wandering around the castle? Do you want him down in the crypt?
Enough. The crypt is no concern of yours.
Where are you?
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I'm sorry, Baron. I thought I heard voices.
Does that give you the right to burst into my room unannounced?
I beg your pardon, Baron.
Stefan has gone to the village to get you another horse. It will save us both embarrassment if he will leave the moment he returns.
There can be no doubt of it, sir.
Ilsa?
You're doing the best thing, Lieutenant. The Baron often does things which may seem strange to you and me, but the death of the Baroness was a severe shock to him. One from which I fear he has never fully recovered.
I understand completely, Stefan. Tell me something, Stefan.
If I can.
Who is Eric?
You recall the Baron spoke of returning from the war and finding the Baroness with another?
Yes.
Eric was that other.
Gustav.
She has seen you. She loves you. You must help her. Tonight, her soul cries out for release. Go back.
I've waited for you so long.
I've been searching for you, to help you, but you wander in strange places at strange hours.
You're really here.
Of course I'm here. And I'll never leave you again.
Never. When the night comes, I get cold. My arms and my shoulders get cold. I don't like the night. I want to be free of it.
You are free.
Only in here, in this holy place.
No. Everywhere with me. You must come away with me now.
No, I can't. Not until
Until what?
the crypt. It must be destroyed, and with it the dead.
Don't speak of the dead anymore. You're with me now.
I am possessed of the dead.
You're a warm, living woman. Who has told you these things?
The dead.
In Paris, they're doing wonderful things to discover the nature of the mind. I'll take you there. There are doctors who can free you from this.
From the dead.
The dead cannot reach out from the grave. You must come away with me now.
No. I'm afraid. The night.
There's nothing to be afraid of. You see? Love me and there is no fear.
Yes, Andre. I do love you.
Then come away with me. Wait here. It's all right. Who was the young woman I saw in the window before you came to the door?
Young woman? Oh, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. I saw her. Dark hair and eyes, about 20.
Well, I'm quite sure you think you saw someone, but...
Baron, I am in full possession of my faculties.
Are you sure? Maybe the problem is in your eyes. Do your eyes constantly itch? Are they burning all of the time? Are they constantly bloodshot? Do you have blurred vision? Do you see strange moving lights that
You're not sure if they're really there?
There are doctors who can free you from this.
Yes, there are. At Von Lepp Optometry. At Von Lepp Optometry's exclusive seaside facility, we offer physical therapy, herbal tonics designed for your eyes, thorough examinations, color therapy in case you are colorblind, and our exclusive seawater eye wash treatments. Only available at Von Lepp Optometry. Make an appointment today.
Ilsa, my love, you are not alone. I am here with you now. Soon I will join you in eternal sleep. Stefan will flood the crypt and seal us here together with our love. Ilsa. 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 Why do you not talk to me?
I am here, Victor. I've been waiting for you.
My love. My love.
You know what you must do.
Anything I will do that I dare not. Do not ask me, I beg of you.
You must, or we can never be together.
No, I cannot, I dare not.
Look at me, Victor.
Ilsa, why do you torment me so?
You must do it, Victor. Only then can we be together. Only then, Victor.
I cannot. I dare not. My soul will be damned to eternal perdition.
Let me see who you really are. No! Don't go back! You must not! No! No! Let me go! What kind of a woman are you? Where are you?
Is there a doctor in the village?
His illness is not of the flesh. I've seen this before. In a day or two, his mind will return. We can only wait.
The Baron tells me you've been with him since the Polish campaign.
That is true.
Then you must have been in this castle for 20 years. You must know every section of the estate. He's regaining consciousness.
No. He often moans during these seizures.
You have keys. Fetch them. I'd like to see the chapel.
The chapel?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Hinges are rusted solid.
Do you have a crowbar?
Yes, come with me.
What is it?
That light there. That's the Baroness's bedroom in the tower. The room's been sealed ever since that night. Not even the Baron went enter.
Come with me.
Only the Baron has the key to this lock. Lieutenant, don't! If the Baron should find out we've entered this room.
Baroness have a child?
I don't know. I never thought she did.
You spare me nothing.
Baron, if you'll permit me, I think that I can explain.
Stefan.
Forgive me, Baron. I only have
Stefan! Take this gun. Escort this gentleman from the castle. If he resists, kill him.
Yes, Baron. Lieutenant.
My love. My love.
I am here, Victor.
I'm weary, Ilsa. My soul cries out for relief.
There is but one way, Victor.
No. The holy covenants of God forbid it.
You will be forgiven.
If I could be sure.
Take your life as you took mine. Let your own hand destroy you and bring us together forever. Forever. No more torment, Victor. Forever. Forever.
I will, Ilsa. I will.
I promise you, Lieutenant, if you return to Von Lepp Castle, I shall not hesitate to kill you.
Where is she?
Let me be.
Why did you lie to me about the girl? Call it off.
Doesn't matter now. You're too late. Tonight he damns himself. Yes, even now she taunts him to his own eternal doom.
You control the girl just as you control that bird. How? Mesmerism?
Mesmerism, you fool.
Why? Answer me, old woman, or I'll break your neck.
To avenge myself on the Baron von Lepp. She will drive him to God's one unpardonable sin. Suicide.
For what offense? What has the Baron done to you?
He killed my son, Eric.
Eric was your son?
Yes. And tonight the Baron pays for Eric's life with his own immortal soul.
She spoke of destroying the crypt.
Too late. Too late.
You mustn't go down. We must get to him. He's locked himself in the crypt.
Eric is avenged.
Eric avenged?
She's used the girl as a puppet to drive the Baron to suicide.
But why?
She thinks it was the Baron that killed her son. She never knew it was you.
What do you mean? He killed my Eric.
Eric is her son?
You murderer!
No, wait! Don't you see now it was all a lie? The Baron did return that night to find Eric with the Baroness, and he did kill her. But there was a struggle, and in the fight, it was not Eric who died, but the Baron. I killed the Baron.
Then Eric is still alive?
He took the Baron's place, and for 20 years, no one has known. But he took the Baron's place in mind as well as body. In his mind, he is the Baron von Lepp.
The crypt. She's told him to flood the cellars. Now they'll both be killed. Eric!
Flood the cellars? How?
There's a tunnel that leads from the sea to the crypt.
Come with me.
He's locked it from the inside.
You keep on here. I'll try and get in through the chapel. I may need you.
No, not the chapel. I may not enter the house of God. I have made my pact with another. No, closer. No!
years of my love. This time, forever.
Now, Victor. Now. I am waiting. Hurry, Victor, hurry. Now, Victor, bring the sea into the crypt to mantle us forever. We will be together again, Victor. Together with our love here beneath the sea. Come to me, my love. Draw the veil. Look at me. And see how eagerly I await your embrace.
What have you done to me?
I have damned you as you damned me. The part of me that loved you lies there, Victor, rotting in the coffin. Look at it. See what your evil love has done to me and die with that vision in your brain.
Why have you done this to me?
I am the spirit of Ilsa that your unholy sin gave over to the dark powers. But now, by giving your immortal soul to them, I will be free, Eric.
It's over. It's over. Do you understand? You're free now.
Free? Andre.
Were you terrified by the terror? And if not, I completely understand. So some of the production values might have been terrifying, such as rocks that float in the water. Look for that. So, we hope you have enjoyed our latest presentation. Please feel free to email us your comments about it. Also be sure to check out our blog, Facebook fan page, Twitter feed, and of course, Weird-O-Rama.com. So for all of us at Weird-O-Rama, this is Victor von Psychotron telling all of you to stay